Hello, hello, hello. Come on in, come on in, come on in. I hope you'll be able to join me live today. I'm just going to check to make sure that my sound is good because I know that many of you will be catching the replay. Hoping all is well in your world. Just want to make sure that my sound is good, and let me plug my microphone in. Let me plug my microphone in. Come on in, come on in, come on in. So I trust that my lighting is good. If you can see and hear me okay, drop an emoji. That would be great. If you can see and hear me okay, drop an emoji. Let me stop that so that I don't echo, right? I know that my sound is good. That's the main thing. So, and let me just check back here. All righty. I hope I'll be able to just continue here, and I trust that you're seeing me, so that's good. So today I wanted to just jump in here for another live training and just to share some of my knowledge and experiences with you, right? Today we're going to be talking about, and let me see if I can find my notes here. We're going to be talking about how to accelerate your online authority faster without spending excessive time on social media. Hey, you can join me back here if you'd like. Nice to see you on here. So today we're going to be talking about how to accelerate your online authority faster without spending excessive time on social media, right? Because who wouldn't want that, right? So let me ask you a question. Are you tired of spending endless hours on social media without seeing significant results in building your online authority? Because here's the thing. Today in this live stream, I'm going to share 5 powerful strategies to accelerate your online authority and attract your ideal clients effortlessly. This is what I know. I know that it comes down to having a powerful marketing and visibility strategy. So before I dive into the training, though, I just wanted to just say that for those of you who may not know me, right, I'll do a brief introduction. But I also want you to, if you're catching this live, hashtag live for me. And if you're watching the replay, hashtag replay for me, because this will help me to know that you're seeing this training, right? So do that for me. So for those of you who may not know who I am a leading marketing and business growth strategist. Let me just turn my notification on here off so that I don't get distracted with the stuff that's coming in. So I am a leading marketing and business growth strategist for coaches, consultants, and service-based professionals who desire to show up more powerfully and intentionally so that they can connect with the people who they're meant to serve and strategically position their businesses for profits without using complicated strategies or systems. I am a certified marketing management professional and a certified knowledge broker with extensive knowledge and experiences working for companies ranging from startups to multi-million-dollar corporations, as well as in my own business, one that I built from zero to a high multi-six-figure in multiple years. I'm also an author of 3 published books, mom of 2, and I live in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. So that's my brief introduction. So I'm coming to you with a lot of knowledge that I've acquired traditionally, as well as in the online space. So we're going to be talking about your online presence here today. So are you ready? Drop ready if you are ready for that. So let me just say then, as I was saying, I'm going to be sharing 5 powerful strategy, marketing and visibility strategy with you, right? They're not necessarily marketing and visibility strategy, but just 5 strategies. So number one is be a leader with a strong vision and a mission. And I'm going to break that down for you. I hope you're taking notes, right? This is a thing. An effective leader in the online space shows up confidently, right? They are adaptable and they have a can-do, never give up attitude. So even when things get tough, they show up. They might adapt. They might, flex a little bit, but they show up. They'll take some time out if they need to, but they show up. They are consistent, whatever consistent looks like for in that moment, right? Because I know consistency looks different for everyone, right? And they lead themselves first. It's so crucial that that you're demonstrating these qualities, especially during tough situations like we've had in the past. There've been so many things that came up over the last few years, right? But it's showing that, you know what, we're riding the tides, right? We're going with the high and the lows. And we're showing up because we know that we have people to serve. Are you with me on this? Right? Another thing too, to accelerate your authority on the online space is that you're creating and you're sharing high value content. For those of you in my close circle, you'll know, right, that when I talk about content, I'm talking about like you're sharing different types of content, right? And I usually like to share 7 different types, right? That will help you to build your online authority. And I'm going to just go through those briefly. So number 1 is the storytelling and connection posts, right? This is where you share your intimate and vulnerable content to help you to build the know, like, and trust, right? And an example would be like, where have you been? Like, where have you been? Why are you doing what you're doing, right? Where do you want to go? Back to the vision again, right? Where do you want to take your people? Right? This is where you can talk about your past experiences, you know, the moments that have shifted, the moment, you know, you can talk about your aha moments. You talk about your transformational story from where you were to where you're at now, right? And then, of course, there's the credibility and authority piece that a lot of people don't do much of it. Right? We tend to not do too much of it. And this is where we can share our wins, right? Whether our wins are big or small, right? This is good to share our wins and also the wins of our clients, those that we can share, right? This is the testimonials and the case studies, right? This is where we can share some educational pieces, right? That will help you to build authority, right? And of course, the lead generation post, which I know many of us don't do too much of. I see so many people with profiles that people land on your profile and they can't tell what you do. You're in business, right? You're in groups and we know what you're doing, but on your profile, and I know that there are various reasons, right, for that. But people don't really know what you do because they don't see your offers, right? So the lead generation post, whether it's your hand raiser post or your straight up selling post, of course, on Facebook, which is where I'm at mostly, you know, we don't really sell, as in sell, because this platform is built for more personal, right? We can't forget about the original purpose of this platform, and it was to share pictures, with friends and families. It's to connect with friends and families, right? But we know that it has gone way above that, and we use it. I usually tell my clients that it is prime real estate property, right? Because if you understand the reach on your even your business page, it's like 2%, right? Whereas on your personal profile, you're allowed to have 5,000 people, 5,000 people on there, right? And this is where you can really, if you're looking at an organic strategy, which is usually what I recommend to start, right? Because this is how you get to know what your people want as far as offers, right? You also, that'll help you to also decide also, who am I speaking to? Who do I want to serve? So it helps you to get to know your target audience a lot better, right? So we're going to be doing some hand raiser first. We're going to be telling people what we're doing. We're we're going to be hosting a workshop or a challenge, right? We're opening up our programs. So I always say that Facebook, like your personal profile, it should look like, ideally, a person who's doing business, right? Not just a person, but a person who's doing business if you're using it for business, right? And there are ways, so many ways around this, right? And of course, the engagement and conversation style post, right? These foster engagement and encourage conversations with your audience. So that would be number 4. And then there's number 5 would be the behind the scenes, right? And these posts offer glimpses into your business and personal life. It humanizes your brand, right? And of course, I like to talk about the trigger posts, right? Where you can craft content that resonates emotionally with your audience. That's number 6. And then, of course, number 7 would be the motivational, inspirational post with a twist, right? And this provides motivational content with a unique perspective, right? You can certainly reach out to me if you'd like more support with this, because this is a main part, one of the main components inside my program, okay? Now, here's number 3. Utilize live streams. I'm trying to mute this, but it's still coming up on my other computer, so excuse my dings. So utilize live streams for authority building, right? This is the importance of regular live stream, right? Regular live stream. Let me see if I can fix something here. Get my computer to cooperate here. So the importance of regular live streaming, right? This helps you to build authority automatically. It's almost like, do you see like you see someone with a microphone, right, on stage? You're watching TV, right? And you're seeing the host, right? It's almost like instant authority, right? So this is one of the benefits of doing regular live streaming, right? Because this will help you to humanize your brands, right? This will help to really weed out those people who don't like you for whatever reason, right? So in marketing 101, we say we'll attract the people that we want and repel the ones that we don't want. And this is a way people can decide whether they want to work with you or not, right? It's meant to serve to get attention grabbing hook or question. Can you tell that I'm excited? I'll training we're doing, we had met someone here. Hello there. Come on in. So go back to my thing here. Sorry for the interruption. So we're including call to actions, right? Sometimes it's a subtle call to action. Like if you've got any questions, put them below and I will address them for you, right? It could be more formal, like, hey, if you're ready for the next step, right? I'll drop my calendar link below and you can book a call so we can discuss whether, one of my program would be the right fit for you. Something like that. You get that, right? Right? This is all things that I help my clients with inside my programs, right? So that was number 3, is utilize live streams for authority building. Number 4 is embrace authenticity and tailor your message, right? This is where you're highlighting the significance of what you do, right? Who you are, right? This is where you show up as yourself, the you behind your brand. And if you've been in my circle for a while, you know that I like to talk about the you behind your brand, because this is what's going to differentiate you from the others in your space. It's about where you've been, your personal stories, your knowledge, your skill, because a lot of people can do what you're doing, right? Whatever it is that you're doing in your niche. But what's going to differentiate you is you, right? This is where you're leveraging your knowledge and your experiences and your gifts, right? To create a unique brand identity, right? And this is where it's so crucial that you understand your target audience, that you understand their problems, the problems that they're facing, what's keeping them up at night, right? That you understand the desired solutions. What are they looking for? What do they think their problem is? Not what you think or what your program offers. Yes, your program will fix their problems, right? But you want to be able to demonstrate this in such a way that they will know that you get them, that you understand their problems, and that you have the desired solutions for them. So what do they think they desire, right? I could give you some examples of what's happening in my space, right? I know that as a marketing expert, my clients are looking for quality leads. They're looking for leads, right? And because they want more sales, they're looking for sales. Some of my people come to me because they want to do more in less time, if that makes sense. They want to accomplish more in less time. So this is where I help them to collapse time, right? They don't have to spin their wheels like I spent the first 2 years or so in the online space trying to figure out about funnels and websites and all that. I've navigated that. I've learned, I've gone through the learning curve for them. They can learn from my trial and errors, right? They can learn from my mistakes, and I can take them quickly to where they want to go because I've navigated a lot of that. Does this make sense? Let me know if this makes sense, whether you're watching me live or on the replay, right? So, so it's crucial that you understand your target audience, that you understand their problems, that you understand the solution that they're seeking, right? And remember that people won't buy unless they believe that you can help them, right? So being aware of these will help you to tailor your marketing message to resonate with your audience and meet their needs and desires, right? So that's number 4. And number 5 is to be a giver and lead with value, right? It's important to lead with generosity. It's important to provide value to the people. When isn't it nice when someone can give you like a quick win, right? So lead with value. So here are some examples of how you can lead with value, right? Is to give more than you take, really. And you can do this by sharing helpful resources or insights, right? Like what I'm doing right now. You can offer free consultations or coaching sessions, right? Which I do from time to time. You can host informative training and workshops. This is where the challenges and the master classes and all that comes in. Does this make sense? So if you can implement, right, some of these strategies, this will help you to accelerate your online authority and attract ideal clients effortlessly, right? So I would really encourage you to take some action if this is an area where you're struggling, because I know this is where many of us struggle, right? This is when it's easy for us to get people to know, like, and trust us, but to get people to buy from us, that's a different story. It's getting people to know that, you know, the solution that you can provide for them will help to solve their problem, right? So these are some of the things that I wanted to share with you today. So I'm just going to do a quick recap, right? So what I was saying is, number one, be a leader with a strong vision and a mission. Number two is create and share high value content. And when I talk about high value content, I just want to make sure that you do understand that I'm not talking about, like, you know, people typically share the 3 tips to XYZ, right? Or 5 tips to da 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 da, and everyone's doing that. But what if you can bring that, but you have a twist where you're able to shift beliefs during that post, during that piece of content. You're giving people the haha moment, right? This is what we say about you're activating them. Your post want them to take action, whether it's to reach out to you or to do something about what it is that they're facing, right? So that was number 2, is create and share high value content. Number 3 is to utilize live streams, right? And number 4 is to embrace your authenticity and tailor your marketing message so that you're speaking to your ideal people. And number 5 is to be a giver and lead with value, right? So I trust that this will help you. Now, here's the thing. If you find this helpful, for those of you who are not in my program, but if you're looking for more support, then I'd love for you to reach out to me, right? This is where you can send me a DM. I love to work with ambitious, mission-led coaches and service-based entrepreneurs who know deep down that they have something amazing to offer and are looking to master their marketing message, generate more leads, scale their sales, and strategically position their businesses for profits using simple strategies and systems. I do not offer a cookie cutter approach. Even in my group program, where you're able to tailor my teachings and my strategies to your specific needs, right? This is where I say we co-create. And this is why even inside my group program, you get a lot of one-on-one support from me. So inside my program, not only do we focus on the strategies and the processes and the structure, but we also focus on doing the inner work. Because I know that if we can do the strategy and the structure, and we can also do the inner work, that you will become unstoppable, right? So there are 3 ways that we can work together if you're looking for more support. And depending on where you're at on your business building journey, you can work with me as a private VIP client, as a member inside the Convert to Scale Next Level program. Whereas I say, you'll also have private access to me so that we can tailor a lot of these strategies for your needs. I also offer VIP days and VIP intensive sessions. So if you're interested, then I suggest that you reach out and we can set up some time to connect to see if we're a good fit, right? I don't do hard selling. It's either yes or no. If you're looking for some support and I can help you, I will let you know whether we're a good fit. This is where I'll help you to find a strategy that is right for you, right? This is where I will help you to collapse some time as you grow and scale your business, right? As you scale your business in alignment, right? So definitely you can send me a DM or book a call, right? And we can go from there. So I hope that this serves you, and I will end this this live session here. So let me end Facebook. And I just realized that I wasn't recording.